Okay, so I want to show you the new Click It slicer from Kathy Dummer in Ohio, and it comes like this, which it's a nice little box that you can use it to travel with. She has nice description list on sheet in here that shows you how to use everything. It's very compact, and I think she's doing purple and teal. So the thing that's the big difference between this and the other slicers is that it has these teeth in here and teeth on the dial. So each little click keeps it very precise, and I think that each of the stops are 0.5 of a millimeter. And you may have noticed there that sometimes if you're not doing it very intentionally, it's not doing it right now, but you might skip. It might skip like two settings, but that's fine. Just take it, and then the next time you move the clicker, it's going to click it just once. Okay, and this little guy here is what keeps this guy working, and when you need to move the platform here, you just hold that back, and then it's easily going to turn in whatever direction you want it to turn in. Okay? Okay. So here's what's in the inside, and here is your blade system that's going to slip right over these little things here. You got 2 fingers to keep it nice and stiff, and you get an extra blade. She ships it with an extra blade. And then you get this little mat that will keep it from slipping. Now, it's probably not going to work on this paper, but you'll get the idea, because the paper's going to move. And then there's this one little thing right here. So this little screw thing actually comes in when you receive it. It's screwed into this point, right, that little thing there. So what this is kind of the base stabilizer, because it can wiggle just a little bit. There's a little bit of wiggle in there. So if you put that in and tighten it down, now you don't have the wiggle. Okay, so I'm going to take this out again. I should have unscrewed that to make it easier. Okay, so now I'm going to set this up to show you how it slices. So this little trick I learned from the late and wonderful Judy Belcher. And if you're doing a round cane, square canes are easy because they're square, but round canes can flatten out if you take a lot of slices just from the pressure that's going, the blade is putting through the clay. So to prevent that from happening, you make a little cradle out of scrap clay, and you make this little, I start with a heavy knitting needle, and I make this as wide as I need so that it's going to support the cane that way. And then I'm going to spray just a little bit of water on it and kind of smooth it in there. You don't want it too much water, because then it'll start to move on you. And then you want to put your cane into there, and that's what's going to support it. Okay, and then I want to clean in here so that I can butt it up to the wall here so that you get nice adhesion. Okay? Okay, so now I'm going to put it in here. And you really only need to get it now. If you can come over. Can you come over and see what's going on inside here? Okay, so I want to click it. I want to bring this up, and I always forget because it's kind of opposite of what you think you would do. Okay, so let's do that. So to click it forward, you're going this way. Okay. Let's get a couple of slices in there till we get a nice clean slice. Okay, so like I said, this is about a 1/2 millimeter. I think it's probably exact, knowing Kathy. So 1 click. And there you can see the slice separates from the scrap pretty well. Can you see how thin that is? That's a pretty thin slice. And there's a little bit of mush on it, but not too much. That could have just been the way that I pushed it in. Okay, let's do one more like that. Again, you can see it's really, really thin. So then if you change it and you go 2, you want 1 millimeter, that's 2. 1, 2. Now see, that was the time that it slipped. So that's actually probably an in-between slice. So 1, 2. And you can see it's pretty even all around. 1, 2. So all you really have to remember is how many clicks you need. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Now you got a thicker slice. 1, oops, see, it slipped again. So I'm just going to take whatever it went off. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. One, two, three, 4. So 4. There's my 3. Let me line them up on here. 1, 2. That was 2. Pretty sure that is 1. So you can see, pretty consistent slices. I'm not afraid that I'm going to cut my finger off like I am with some other slicers. And I feel like it's probably as precise as you're going to get without spending a fortune. See, there's a little bit where I probably didn't have as much water. But I'm very happy with it. I highly recommend if you want something that doesn't cost a lot of money or something that you want to travel with. I feel like this is a really good little slicer for the money. Okay, thanks.